coming through on the stream. But of course there's a delay, so I have to wait. Now am I coming through? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
You just need to wait on the slow person to join in.
Who's that? Arson?
Well, he's going to be later, so he's the slower person.
How's everyone doing?
Doing fine.
Still alive.
I have basically no pain anymore.
Good.
I can
You're
only feel it
basically
whenever
invincible
I'm.
now.
I can only feel it whenever I'm reaching over for the mute button on the manual switch on the microphone.
You're still forbidden from dying, so.
So a 3D dice mod was added.
Oh, that would be wise, because I had the mute on the whole time. Anyways, the troll getting a 20 is a great start.
Yeah, shouldn't be for a fun.
Oh, Jesus.
I was just wondering if you could change your own die. It looks like it's set to your color, maybe?
No, you can change the die. You have to go into the 3D dice settings. I just played around with it a little before the start of the session.
Yeah, some of the...
Dice so nice?
Yeah. Some of the textures don't work with the modifications. So it's a bit fucky to mess with sometimes.
Oh, wait. Oh,
When
wait,
I
no.
did a test roll, did everybody see that? Or
Nope.
No. Oh, it may actually be your color because I forgot in this game I'm light blue.
yeah, mine are red, so I think it's just your player color by default.
Mine's just the default dark theme Pathfinder dice to make it easy.
I
Wow.
can't believe it.
What a shame.
I think. Do enemies win on ties in this?
Yeah. I think enemies always win on ties.
There may be an elf thing that changes that, but I don't know.
That
Maybe.
sucks.
Have I
I was
rolled
like-
initiative yet? Let me check.
I was like, I got 18 decks. Oh, hey, I saw that die.
The bright pink.
It suits you.
I wanted to be purple. Not pink.
Yeah, it's whatever you want.
Yeah. Got it earlier. This way, I don't think I can roll above 31 though. I can go, but like
Can
then I can martial buff people.
yeah. Investigator and Gunslinger with Expert is probably the best you're going to be able to get.
Those are
That's
pretty
funky.
neon dice.
I couldn't tell that was a 12 on that die.
Oh yeah, you can customize these things a lot.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
lot of options. Ooh, there's a stained glass material.
Okay, here's a weird rules question. If something has a reach of 10 feet on its attacks, does it have a reach of 10 feet on its maneuvers?
I'm
Is
not
it using
sure.
its weapon?
The weapons do not have the maneuvers on them. That's why I'm asking.
Uh,
I feel like if it wants to grab you, it has to be adjacent to you, which is still more space than normal because it's large.
I mean, if the weapons it has are its natural weapons, wouldn't it?
Not sure. I'm just going to go ahead and have it it's going to scream at Mr. Gator. However, you do not share a language, so it is at -2 or -4. It's -4. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit, but just in case. Okay, no. That may not have even worked at level 1. But
Oh,
either
it's-
way, Mr. Gator, he's going to Stampy over.
Stop that.
In fact, I'll Stampy over one more. And then he is going to grab.
Art
Oh,
thou
no.
grabbed?
Grab is against your fortitude, I think.
My fortitude's +9.
It's,
So
it's a
19.
good thing you didn't get feared then.
Almost crit.
And now it's your turn.
Oh man, I'm spooked. Devise a stratagem. That seems like an obvious choice. Okay.
Can you
Um,
post to devise a stratagem in chat for me so I can see what tags it has?
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta find it.
I don't think it applies, no.
Concentrate and fortune and investigator.
Nope.
It looks like it's gonna hit.
Yeah, it is. Give me max hit points. Oh wait, I gotta roll that, don't I?
Yep. Weirdly enough, they have unspecific and specific lore on this, but they don't have the base skill.
Is Mr. Gator being lifted into the air by the troll?
Probably.
Oh
Yeah.
no, guys, I'm in trouble.
No trait defined for recall knowledge on this one. That's weird. Guess that's just a misprint. You get nothing out of it though.
Damn.
This is unfortunate.
Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and do that strike attack.
Nice, nice.
And then probably just cast shield. And that's me.
Okay.
Give me a second. Can you post the cast a spell ability in chat so I can see what tags it has?
It should be somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see it for some reason.
Is it hidden in wizard dedication?
Cast a spell. Okay, it's what your component is. So your component is verbal, so it's concentrate. You're still good.
Okay. So,
I did not know that shield was only verbal. That's weird.
yeah, Mr. Gator shouts, and just there's an aura in front of him.
It makes that laser sound that baby gators make.
Ew, 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 ew.
Guys, you're making me sad.
Why?
Making Mr. Gator sound like a baby.
You baby.
He's being held like a baby.
Wow, rude. Can't believe you'd say that right to my face.
Look, we're all being held by babies against this thing.
Held by babies? Oh my god.
Held like babies.
I've never been held a day in my life. I'm not going
That
to
you
start
remember.
now. I mean, I don't lose any memories.
Can I flank with Gator despite him being held?
Yes, you can.
You can also flank with me. I'm like right here.
Yeah, but you have to move through water, which
It's true. That would suck.
This isn't water. This is just corrupt poo-poo grass.
Oh, okay.
okay.
And yeah, that's
Would that-
better because
Would that
Garm's
still be
turn,
bad?
No.
Okay,
Garm's
cool.
turn is coming up, so that's better. Well, move and then double slice.
AC is 20, by the way. But it's currently 18 because it's flat-footed, so there you go.
Should double right click them.
Yay. Yeah, I double right clicked him second time. Cool.
Didn't realize that song has a long thing of silence after it.
And that's my turn.
Abner.
Good job, friends.
Okay. Starters, I may need to refresh this because according to the encounter tracker, it's Atticus. Which is weird. Second, I think I accidentally rolled Fortitude for my initiative. But whatever.
I think it rolled whatever your initiative was because it wouldn't be on the tracker if you rolled a fortitude.
Because the tracker shows Troll, Alex, me, Atticus, Garm, Kuka.
The thing says that you have a 23.
Yeah.
You
I
rolled
don't know.
a 12, but it was using your fortitude for some reason.
I think that's back when I was playing around with the dice forms. I don't know. Whatever. I'll keep it. Unless you want me to re-roll it. But
I can just change the modifier on it for you. Which is the exact same, actually, so...
no, okay.
If I update it again to 23, does it change it for you?
It still shows me as above Atticus and below Alex.
Yeah, you might want to refresh after your turn.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. Okay, for starters, we're gonna steppy step. Then we're going to shoot one. Missing. Then we're going to reload with an attempt to demoralize. Which I need to find. There it is. I don't think that this is going to work well because I'm trying to intimidate a troll, but whatever.
Do you have intimidating glare?
I do not.
Oh, then it's a -4.
Yeah, I just have a high charisma.
Probably
Wow,
better than
pretty
your
good
troll
shit.
did. Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Okay, that's fun.
Oh,
Luckily, there does not appear to be a issue with critical failures. That's fun.
I don't think
You
there's even
can-
a failure effect.
yeah. You can try and demoralize it again until you succeed, right?
No.
And then you can't do it again
Yes.
after 10 minutes.
Regardless of the result, the target's immune for
Oh,
10 minutes.
okay.
So, which kind of sucks, but that's okay.
I'll be a feat for that.
I still reloaded. So we're going to go ahead and shoot a second gun. Missing that. Okay, that's fun. That's me.
Well, I see that Atticus does have bombs. However, not that many.
What can he do?
He's going to eye this enemy. Okay, you guys did not see that die, right?
Nope.
I seen that on my screen, but only my primary monitor, not my secondary. Spoiler, guys, this is a troll. If you've got any fire or acid, be sure to throw it at it post haste. Unfortunately, he does not have fire on him. Wait a second. Does bottled sunlight do fire damage? It does. Okay. He's going to draw and then throw with one action. I forgot I can't double right click to target.
A hit.
He's going to choose to splash Kuka, I guess, because it's got to either be Kuka or Gator.
I'm fine with being set on fire.
No stop.
So all of the positive damage does nothing.
Oh, what a shame.
Uh,
Good
the,
for
s-
Undead.
the splash is also positive, I think. So actually, the splash does nothing to you, Kuka. Congratulations.
Yay. None of us are undead.
So yeah, it's just the fire damage, which was what? 3,
Five.
2, 5. Okay. But also, and then I think he's going to... That one should have been sheathed anyways. In fact, everything should be sheathed except for the bomb at this point. So it's going to... Shield is not on here, but equip shield. Oops. I don't know how this works. How do shields work? Shield is held now. Gumrum.
Sorry, my mouth is full. Awoo.
So
Please
+1
drag.
bonus to people nearby.
Please drag the martial aura. If you're within my circle, you have a +1 to hit. That's one action, I believe.
I think so.
Let me check just in case. It's like secretly 2.
It says it's only one action at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I think
Where?
the higher level
Yeah, one
feats for
action.
Marshall are 2 actions.
That makes sense.
The stuff like shake it off or pull it together or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Then I'm going to try a hell flare. No.
Let me check something.
Yeah, let's see if it does something on it.
It does not.
Okay, cool. Well, another one with map -5.
Better.
Hey, it still hits. And it's 3 fire damage. It's the end of my turn. It's troll turn.
Well, Mr. Gator, let's hope this
I'm in
isn't too bad.
trouble.
Okay, it's very bad already.
Just said, you want to use your shield reaction?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So we're level 5.
I
You reduce it by
can-
15.
That's
No,
spell
it's-
level. Spell level 5.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's third.
I think we're third.
It says up there in the top right corner, cantrip 3.
Yeah, so reduce it by 10.
So yeah, reduce by 10 and then split the damage between you and the shield, I think? Or does it not work that way for
Nah.
the magic version?
Shield is now I just can't cast that spell for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, you use the shield block reaction, and the shield block reaction is reduce the damage by your hardness and then divide it between you and the shield. So instead of dividing it between the shield, you just take half and the shield is gone.
Yep.
So,
So you take... It
8.
reduces
Four.
it by 10.
Yeah, you take 4. Pretty good shield, though.
Yeah, that's a good shield.
Yeah, but now I'm out.
Here's the bad news.
Oh no.
Oh, it had a second attack.
Luckily, it didn't crit.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was also less than the first one.
Yay for map.
And here's some more bad news.
Another strike.
It's not even a
He
strike,
needs
it just
healing.
hits.
He needs healing.
Here's the good news, though. It did not spend an action to maintain its grab, so you are free.
Oh,
I'm in
God.
bad shape.
You look good.
Somebody heal the gator.
All right,
Oh, baby.
let's devise that stratagem.
That will hit.
And then let's give me max hit points.
You once again get nothing.
God damn it.
We'll get it eventually. Don't worry.
I will go ahead and give him a bop.
Pop, 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 pop. Alex now? I don't know if it's a thing. Or is he unable to do that because he did it recently? I don't
Do
remember
what?
the rules. Like treat wounds or battle medicine.
I do have battle medicine. I'm trying to find it in my action list. Is it just treat wounds and I just list the feat?
Basically.
Yeah, it's 2 actions to treat wounds yourself in battle, right?
Battle medicine is just 1.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, there is a battle medicine action. And it is indeed 1 action. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so I'm administering first aid to myself.
And it's a +1.
Really?
Well, you didn't hurt yourself.
Damn. Well, that's me.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right, we're gonna start off with a battle assessment.
Let's assess this battle. Good idea.
Did I get
Um,
anything from that?
You get 1 piece of information of I will give you their lowest save is will by far.
All right. And up next is the double slice. Nice.
Smack him good.
Hell yes. Please, this so good.
And
Ooh,
second hit,
he popped the mace.
Yeah, you can bust the mace to do even more
Yep.
damage.
I'm gonna bust it.
Actually, I think that's what it's showing right now is the fatal damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
cool.
planning on busting it anyway.
Good
Well-
shit. Good shit.
And let me... There you go, you can see its health bar now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Wow. Kuka, you're so good.
Well, that's my turn. I just fucking broke a bottle on this
Abner's
thing's
turn.
head.
Shoot him. Shoot him till he's dead.
That's the goal. Have
Oh,
one
you also
bullet.
knock him away 10 feet?
Toward me? Where?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works if there's people nearby.
You can choose to not, maybe?
Yeah, you choose the distance, so it can be 0 if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just knocking him in the head to fuck him up, and that's
Yeah.
it. Can I
If
knock
you
him
move
onto
in-
the ground?
No.
Make
That is hammers, not clubs.
Fair. You
Fair
can go
enough.
in here if you want, Abner, to get a +1 to your hit.
It's probably not a bad idea. Except that burns in action.
That's true. You can stay where
Do
you
you
are.
need to reload or?
No, I got one bullet. So I'm gonna probably do that and then see if I can set him on fire. So first action, shoot. Ooh.
Yes. Pew pew blat blat. Hey.
Has it not been showing you guys the how much you're hitting by?
No.
I think the
yeah.
metagame settings have been changed because you can see
Oh.
how much damage it's taking, but you can't see how much you hit by, which is weird. I'll have to fuck with that later.
So is this thing a Fae of any sort, or was this just a regular ass troll?
I throw
Did
fire on it.
you- Did you get
Before its turn.
anything from battle assessment besides?
No, I meant like, could
Yeah,
I
you don't
roll
get
it
the basic info.
Fae? I mean, like, could I roll a Fae check or something?
You could, yes. But Atticus can tell you it's definitely just a troll. In fact, let me not move
Just
him
a
yet.
troll.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how many times has Mr. Gator nearly been taken down, but while getting the shit kicked out of him now? He got stomped. He got.
I have no idea. But
I feel like this is the 4th or 5th time now.
Mr. Gator has awful fucking luck.
Yeah, rendered by the troll. Had that trap with the text writing on his chest. I just feel like it's cut up a lot.
Got
Shouldn't-
stomped to death. Got stomped to near death by the red cap.
should
Yeah.
not have wiped that initiative so you can turn your aura back on everybody.
Yeah, just grab that aura again. Here, I'll just pop it. Just drag it onto yourselves.
Or
Yeah,
you
Marshall. But yeah, on my turn, I just 3 actions throw fire at it. If I may.
That is a good idea.
Here's 1. Miss. Well, it's flat-footed.
It's dead. Or it's
Yeah, it's
unconscious,
dead.
so it's minus
Yeah.
4, I think.
Oh, cool. So I guess we'll just add the fire damage to it. Max 4. And then the map -5. Miss. But with the -4, it still hits. 4 into 3. And map -10. I doubt this is gonna hit like. Whoa! That's crazy shit. It's critical.
I like the way that one looks.
Yeah. Just
Well,
peef
it's
past it.
definitely dead. However, as it howls out in pain from the gunshot, you can hear from above.
No!
I've got it somewhere.
Atticus, please heal Gator.
This is why you put on kept us with the aura.
Yeah.
You
Did
can
I
see
re-roll?
a creature fly down through the canopy. There you go. And as it lands nearby, it opens its weird owl face and it says, "Are you injured?" in the same dwarf voice that you've been hearing this entire time.
Oh, it's that thing.
Lovely.
Should I roll my initiative and just make it 18?
Yeah, are we rolling initiative again?
I mean, I managed to roll the same exact thing on my initiative.
Mine
Let
is
me
too
just scroll
higher.
up since it isn't that far away.
It was 31, 25, 23, 21,
18
I
for
think.
me.
18. Yeah.
Oh, I was. If we're using the old one, then I was 23.
Yeah, the only one I don't remember was Atticus.
20.
Ah, it was 20. Okay. I was 1 off.
Hemner was 23, but technically 25 because his thing.
Oh, yeah, his tippy taps.
There we go.
His tippy taps.
I'll just start it from the top.
Oh no. Devise a stratagem. Ooh.
Oh my god, that's a critical hit.
I don't know if I want to go rushing into a melee with this thing though. Give me.
You can't shoot it, can you?
Give me the. Well, not without like changing my handedness for my weapon, which I could. Give me resistances.
No resistances. However, I can tell you this is a Karina, also known as a plague bird.
I don't like that.
No.
Bird.
Oh, fuck.
They are not natural creatures.
I hope it's not natural.
I wonder if it's a fae.
Is it a fae?
It is not a fae, no. In fact, you would know that it is a
Whistling
demon.
thing is.
It's a demon. Oh no.
Garvin just squints it and just says like, bitch.
Is
Get off
it?
my turf.
Can you collect demon souls?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. Declaring guilty. Ah, this troll wasn't guilty. No!
Yeah, so I guess I'll change handedness and just use an action point the cane pistol like it's a gun and bop.
Nice, nice.
And that's that for me.
Kuka.
Let's see. Like, could I get onto that rock?
Yeah,
Or-
sure. They're not that
Alright.
big. If you wanted to take cover behind, well, you for a small person, it may be standard cover, but for normal people, if you'd have to use the take cover action to upgrade it to standard cover.
Wait, okay, so just to make sure, I still have Marshall's Aura even though I left the field, or
I think you have to
the
be in his
plus
aura
one?
to get the +1.
Alright,
Yeah.
yeah, because the thing had just stuck on me. That's why I was asking. Well, uh, same as every time. No clue if the 19 hit.
Nope.
That's my turn.
Ebner.
Okay. I'm gonna assume I haven't had time to reload since the troll went down.
No. This was going to be next round. So.
Fun. Okay, well, we got a new target. Let's see if we can demoralize him. So we will reload one bullet. Do that thing you try and do when you try and scare away seagulls.
Shoot them? Just wave your arms around.
Go, bah.
Hey, it's right in
Success.
one.
He's spook solid.
And then we shall standard reload on another one and then shoot him.
Aw.
Missing critically. Alas.
Sorry.
And
That would
that's
have
it
been
for
very
me.
easy to crit, I think.
Would have been nice.
I think you had like a 50% chance there?
Something like that. That's just how dice
50%
work.
to hit, rather.
Karina's turn. Oh no, Kuka's right next to it.
Yeah, it's the only thing it can do.
You still have one action
Yeah.
left, right?
Yeah.
Do I? No. I demoralize, reload, regular reload, shoot. So
Oh, okay. Kuka, it is going to replicate the dying screams of one of its old victims. And attempt to spook you. You are bespooked. And now it's going to do this weirder thing that the one bird does, and I forget what its name is. But it flattens out and extends, and its head leaps forwards towards you. And
Oh,
it
the
gives
heron
you
or a loon.
a
Green
nice big
heron.
peck.
Yeah. No. Stop it.
Is that max damage? It's close. Bad news, Kuka. Give me a fort save.
Oh no, it's trying to plague you.
Oof.
Nice, nice, nice.
No plague for you. Yet. Let's try let's try another. No.
Hey, miss.
Missed by 1.
Every +1 matters.
Garmarim has one of those flashbacks where everyone's vomiting while he's patting their backs.
It was like a couple hours ago, so
I hope you guys are okay now. I don't know if there's anything left to puke out.
I will find something.
I have good news for you, Mr. Gator. As of the newest errata, he can... Well, that's going to take all his actions, though.
Huh?
Need that doctor's visitation. As
You
of the
can't get
newest
doctor's
errata,
visitation.
he can force a elixir of life down your throat, and it heals you. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the perpetual versions, which he gets in 1 level. So never mind.
How dare you tease us like this?
Next level, he's going to be able to make infinite healing items, but they're you get basically a 10-minute cooldown, just like battle medicine or just like treat wounds.
Okay.
I think doctor's visitation is limited to the medic archetype.
Yes, he has that. He just doesn't have the skill yet.
Well, I don't, so.
Is someone playing the shitty flute behind you? I can hear like a whistling sound.
No, it's a shower head.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna go at the base 15 heal.
Yay! No!
Unfortunately, that is a crit miss, I think.
He injures
Oh
you.
no!
It
He
injured.
has assurance. He has assurance.
But assurance can't crit, though.
I know.
Yeah, you don't roll at all if you use assurance.
You just heal him.
Is treat wounds a normal action or a downtime action?
It should be an encounter action. You're looking for.
Let me just post this because I know it's in this. Treat wounds. 2 damage.
Oh, that could have been worse. He just stabs you in the liver. He's like, this will work better. Hold on.
Well, for his last action, then he's going to pull out the sippy. Where is it? Apparently, you can't equip that under your strikes thing because it's not a thing, but he has a sippy in his hand. Gumrum.
Okay. Garmarum sees this botched attempt at healing. Immediately has a mild fear. And he uses 2 actions to heal use.
Hey, there's a button for 2 action healing now.
Is there? Where? Well, you add 16 to this.
It's right
So
there
7 plus 16.
in the thing.
Oh yeah, let me just roll that one then. 20. It's worse. Just take the 7 plus 16.
Wait, what am I doing?
7 plus 16 healing.
There you go.
Thank you kindly.
Yay! And then he's gonna use one action to move forward. Let me check his speed. I know he's fast as fuck, but like he's wearing armor that slows him down. Okay, yeah, 25. Shouldn't. And or move his aura closer.
All right, let's devise that stratagem.
I think you could use an interact action to take the potion out of his hand if you really want to, but it's only a d6 healing.
Yeah.
So you gotta do this, reload, and then shoot.
If I want to use my cane pistol as a shot, yeah.
Yeah. That's the safe mode. You can find out something else about it.
Yeah. Let's see.
The DC will
How-
be higher this time. got
How
it anyways.
about max health?
95.
Ooh. Does that mean we can see its health bar now? All right. I wonder if. Actually, I think I'm outside of range for my pistol. I'd have to take a penalty to hit.
-2, -4, -10 for increments.
Yeah, it'd be -2 given the range. Does it hit on a 25?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta use the ranged version of the attack. Or else I will damage. Alright, so Gator reloads and then fires. That's my turn.
Kuka.
Gonna give it the good ol' tumble through.
Does their size matter for that?
I don't see anything about size.
I guess it's just that it's difficult terrain, and if they're bigger, they cost more to go through, so that's 1025 to get to the other side.
So like that, and then just
Oh, you failed.
cool.
Trigger reactions if you had moved. Good thing they don't have any of those. Troll would have, though.
Well, then the second thing is double slice.
Hit by 0. If you weren't frightened, that would be a crit. Is that factoring in Backstabber? It is not. I should be doing one more, I think. Yep. No, wait, it's not flat-footed. Never
It's
mind.
not flat-footed, no.
It's flat-footed on the second one? Is that how double strike works? No, I'm thinking
No,
of
it's not
Twin
flat-footed
Fangs.
on either one. It's just not flat-footed in general. Because I didn't succeed on the tumble through.
Abner.
Alrighty. Well, we can't make it even more scared, so we're gonna go ahead and use an action to faint at it.
Also, I don't have frightened anymore, right?
This goes away at the end of your turn, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to faint, which I have to find. Okay. So we're going to attempt an intimidation check. Just kidding. That's wrong. I went the wrong direction. It's a deception check.
Hell yeah.
So he is now flat-footed. Then I'm going to shoot him.
Crit him. Show us that thick damage. Hell yeah, show us that thick
Yes.
damage.
And throw the dice. Not
Yeah.
great.
Hey.
Succeed or be stunned. 1.
Okay, well,
Oh my god.
No, that's a 20.
Funny.
Oh, fuck.
It's the
not
Pathfinder
stunned.
P.
alas.
It has big P.
And I have one more turn, or one more action. So, you know what? I'm just going to shoot him again. For some tiny damage.
Every little boop helps.
And that is
Yeah.
me. I need to reload next turn because I am not loaded.
Actually, he wouldn't have been flat-footed against that second attack. I forgot to move it. So it wouldn't even have been baby damage. Not gonna matter as much in that case anyways. It will take flight and move slightly away. Garmarum. Be mocked with the screams of the dying.
Oh, what's my... Yeah, that succeeds.
Even with your martial aura?
Let's see. Actually. Yeah, with my martial aura on, it's a 10. So 20.
And then it's going to give you a stretch peck. It's a good thing it's frightened.
Yeah. Ow.
And fort save.
No. Disease.
Where can I put this? Is there GM notes you can put on character sheets? Or is there like a disease section somewhere?
Don't worry, we'll all rub your back as you vomit out your guts this time.
Oh, vomit. I had a good meal.
I'm gonna put this under your nationality.
Nationality.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not even that. It's
Your disease changes by nationality.
I'm just going to put stage 1
Okay.
under there right now.
Okay.
And then it's going to fly over Kuka's head. Over to here. It would be that high up. Atticus is going to apply the healing to Mr. Gator for 1 action. Oh, it's a lesser version. It's not a poopy version. There you go.
Thank you kindly.
Unequip shield. Equip short bow. Turnover.
It's no longer afeared, so I'm going to try and intimidate it. Or demoralize it, rather.
Success.
Yay! Is there a way I can jump and slash it?
Those are usually
With
like
Isaac? Oh yeah, those are usually feats.
they're specifically feats for like barbarian, fighter, and rogue.
Yeah. I don't
I
have
would
any
still
of those
let
yet.
you. You would have to
Oh,
do
wait.
like a prepared action to strike after you've jumped.
Oh wait. Yeah, I'm 7 feet tall and I have a scythe. Can I just hit it?
Probably yes.
I'm actually equipped with the Kakara right now because I remember I haven't gotten the scythe out since I've been trying the Kakara out.
Does it have reach on it, or is it just two-handed?
No, it's just two-handed. But I'm pretty tall. Would you say I can smack it?
I'll say yes. And the dice also say yes, apparently.
Yay! That's me. I think it's all my actions. Yeah, move.
Let's devise that stratagem.
Please say it's guilty. I want that demon soul. No!
That's all right. But if you want it to be guilty, guilty of reckless endangerment, sure.
If you make it flat-footed somehow, that'll hit.
I don't think I could, but I do have some options. Let's give... Spell attack isn't a strike, right?
It is.
It is?
It's the attack action, but for spells, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. So what is the specific wording for devise a stratagem then?
I think it's your next attack with a weapon, actually. Yeah, agile or
It
melee
says
finesse weapon
if
or
you
a ranged
strike.
attack.
Yes.
Spells are specifically cast a spell. They are not strike, so.
Okay.
That's why they don't add to map usually. Only specific
They-
spells are
they
like,
do-
hey, this contributes.
Spell attacks
Was
do
it?
contribute to map, but save spells do not.
Gotcha.
But yes, I have an alternative. You just hear, stop right there, criminal scum.
Pretty good. 2 for 1.
Oh, you killed it!
Nice.
Okay, Kuka, I have bad news.
Oh no.
Let's hear it.
Combat's still going, and it's your turn.
Coup de grace! Coup de grace! Imagine it falls
did it
10
fall?
feet.
Did the thing fall?
It is dead, yes.
Oh, like just flat out dead. Okay.
Yep.
I guess. Fucking. What's the combat action? Seek? Search?
Seek.
Yeah, I'll just use Seek wherever that is.
Oh no, does Garmroom have an alien larva?
Maybe? I don't want to be alien.
Burst within line of sight basically means, like, you fucking fireball an area with your vision.
Yeah, that's how
Small
vision
fireball.
works. It's definitely how vision works.
So would you like to burning hands search, or would you like to tiny fireball search?
I guess. Tiny fireball search.
And where would you like it to be? It's 15-foot burst within vision range.
Part of me thinks it's gonna be. Part of me feels like something's coming from up here. But at the same time, if anyone has any other suggestions.
Potentially the bone pile?
Here's how big the burst is, if you want to.
Yeah,
I
potentially
was
the
gonna say if
nest.
you want to drag it, but you can't drag it
Yeah.
because I placed it.
I guess the bone pile right there looks good enough to search for at the moment.
Looks like it'll hit about everything. That's only one action, by the way, and you detect nothing.
All right.
It
Next one.
applies your vision map.
Is there?
There's no
Oh.
map.
I'm
I wasn't
fooled.
sure.
You just
I'm
strain
full.
your eyes so much, you're like, oh.
You can
Go
only use Sharingan 3 times a day.
Go for it again up here.
Okay, there's the good news. There is a creature over here in the plants. However, it is hidden to you. It is not detected. So if you were to try to attack it, it would be a 50% flat chance to miss. You know it's here somewhere, but not... You know the exact square it is in, but you cannot see it.
Is it? Just to make sure, it's not an action to like shout at the others, hey, there's something weird over there.
It is. It's called Point Out.
All right, then I'll point it out.
And that makes it hidden to everyone else as well, automatically. So you all know that there's
There
a
you
creature
go.
within that square, but still
Which square?
chance to miss.
This area?
Yeah.
I can see it. Am I supposed to be able to see it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see its token as well.
Okay.
You have
I think,
50% chance to miss it.
I think the
Another
only reason
killer
you can
potato.
see it is because there is dim light right here and you have low light vision.
Hmm.
Mr. Gator, do you have low light vision?
No, but apparently I can
No.
see it.
Atticus, do you have low light vision? No. So technically, to you two, it is still hidden. Or,
I have
not
straight up
undetected,
dark
the
vision.
other one.
Yeah, I got special genie eyes.
1-800-contacts.
But yeah, there's a light in this area right here that is dim light from the canopy. So outside of it, which is where the Shambler is at, technically you would not be able to see it if you don't have low light vision.
Okay.
Yep.
Lily.
Actually, no, that's all three of your actions. Abner.
Okay. I guess we will toddle towards Garmir. Why does that not want to work? Thank you.
Were you colliding with a wall or something?
No, it was doing this weird like 0.5 thing, and I don't know. Okay. So, is there a theoretical way to find it where I can actually, see it?
It's just seeking again.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and burst seek at it. Since I know technically where it is. A perception. Secret perception check? Yeah. That'll be fun.
It is now fully visible to you.
Excellent. And if I yell that out, do other people?
It'll still be hidden to them, and it's already
Okay.
hidden to them. So
Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll attempt to make a spooky reload.
Do you reload?
Because I am currently out of ammunition, so. Where'd it go? There it is. What is the range on this thing?
I think it's 30.
Oh, so it's going to be out of range.
It's just within range.
It is?
Should be
It says 40
5,
here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, okay. You're starting at your square. Should like from the square in front of you.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we will spooky reload in an attempt to intimidate it.
Yell angry words at it.
Nope, it
This
is
has
not.
the -4 anyway.
I mean, oh, that's true. So that would be really bad. Okay, so it is not afraid of me, but at least I have a bullet chambered, so
Yeah.
that is me.
Let me remove this dead bitch. Atticus cannot see. Atticus also has a bow out. Bows are technically one-handed, aren't they?
Yes. Short bows are at least. I think a long bow is two-handed.
I think I'm just going to have him move closer and then prepare to attack whenever it comes within light that he can see. So 2 actions for 1. And then Garmram.
Right. Just gonna try and move closer. It's not moving. There we go. I think that puts it. No, he needs to move a little closer. And he needs to try and perceive it with 1 action.
It has yet to move. It is still hidden to you.
Right. He's just gonna like chuck a fireball over there. It was like spit at it. It would miss anyway.
Oh well.
Is it Chamber turn?
Well, as you would imagine by its name, it doesn't move very fast. Technically, it could sneak to become hidden again, but it's so slow I don't even want to subject you to that. So I'm just gonna have it. Eh,
Rah.
eh.
Oh, I see it. Did you use an action to move by?
There's 1 action, that's all its movement. I can only go 4 squares.
Oh, did it use an action while it was within range of me? To move?
No. If it moves now, though, you'll be able to hit it.
Right. Oh. See it now, right? I'm like, where is it? What's going on?
Here, have a vine.
Yikes.
It's very unfortunate.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Oof. Oh no, I've been grappled.
And that's its turn.
Oh, good lord.
Devise a stratagem. Oh no, it's really bad. Resistances.
It is actually resistant to fire.
Good to know.
Weird, it's plats.
Hmm.
In fact, let me give you the other important thing about this. It's a carnivorous plant. It's made of rotting vegetation, of course. It lives in water and stuff and ambushes people that get nearby. But the important thing to know about Shamblers is that when a lightning storm happens to occur, they will all move up out of the swamps into large, wouldn't call them communities, but large groupings of Shamblers, so that they can get struck by lightning to supercharge themselves.
What the fuck?
Hmm,
So don't hit it with lightning.
good to know. That doesn't leave me much in my arsenal, so hiya!
Oh,
Or not.
Kuka.
Alrighty. Move right there. I assume I have flanking with Garm.
Yes.
chewing on a vine.
Nice.
Did it? It did not factor in flanking there. That is a crit.
Cool, cool.
Were you
And-
double striking or?
Yeah, double striking.
And that's just normal. God.
Oh, 48 in the
Dang.
first hit.
I think
That
it's
could
one
hit.
more than that too. No, it's added on there. One backstabber.
Isn't it like lethal as well? It doesn't seem to turn to D12s
It's deadly.
here. Oh, isn't it deadly? Doesn't
It
Yeah,
added a
it gets-
D8 on the end.
D8.
Oh, I thought it was D12s last time.
When it's in the bottle form, it's when you smash it, it's a D12.
Okay.
It's fatal as a bottle whenever you smash it, and it's deadly as a War Razor.
Okay.
Also, the second hit is just 6 damage because the 8 is counting precision and it's only precision on the first one.
Yeah, so it should be kapow, and then it's
Plink.
Is it only precision? I thought rogues in this system had them in all attacks.
On double strike specifically here,
it only
this is
applies
double
once.
slice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's counted as a single attack.
Oh, gotcha.
So then it was 2 + 4. And then also get bled upon.
It's bleeding.
He's bleeding. Hey, Mikey.
I think that should be D6 + 1 bleed, actually. But whatever. That's a lot of damage.
God, it hurts.
Abner, let's see if you can beat a 48.
We'll see. Okay, we are going to reload one time, and then we're going to do something I have not done for a long time, and attempt a paired shot. So here goes nothing. Throw that in there so it's easy to see. So 1. It's been something special. 2, same map.
Critical.
Unfortunately, that was on the clan pistol, but still, crit
And
to
it's
crit.
fatal.
Yeah, it's got a fatal D10.
It is fatal. And then I don't have any precision damage. Okay.
Oh no.
I roll a 0.
Yeah, I don't know why there was like a
Zero's
It was
counted
the-
as a 10.
Okay, it was the
Yeah.
D10s. Yeah.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Roll a
Basic
1 and a 10.
fortitude.
Dang, he's got some
Got a lot of fortune.
fortitude.
That's a lot of.
It succeeded by 1.
Damn. If only it was feared.
If you got
Only
another
he was
action.
spooked solid.
No, paired shots, 2 actions.
Did you move?
I reloaded for my first one.
Oh, okay. Well, Atticus, it's still in darkness, so it's concealed. I think he's got a fucking... Oh, shit.
It's an Abner's hair light. I can't tell.
He's going to move in and battle medicine you, but god damn it, dude. I just want a 15 battle medicine to crit. It's so easy. He only has to get a 7.
Please don't cut me. Do it. Roll a crit. I believe in you. Oh my god.
Hey!
It's a crit.
Now I just gotta find out. It's 48 plus 10 plus 5.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
There you go.
Woo! Much better.
And his turn's over. Meanwhile, you are going to hear from the brush to your north. The
Why are there
wood,
so many plants?
the wood being chopped up, and somebody emerging from the trees. He speaks for the trees.
Feed it to the tree.
How is that thing?
And you are going to hear him call something out to you at first. Do any of you speak Sylvan? Kuka, do you speak Sylvan?
Kuka does.
Nope.
I believe.
Aklo,
You
Draconic, Null, Tengu, and Isoki.
I only speak common. I'm not multilingual.
I do not speak Sylvan.
I speak many things, but not Sylvan.
Smoke speaks Sylvan. That's probably where you got that from. Smoke speaks it.
Maybe. It also seems like you would have Sylvan on a Fey character, but it may be an uncommon option.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the ones that Isoki could take.
Garmram does the broken Spanish version of No habla Sylvan.
No, he is going to... Please don't be slow. He is not slow. He is going to run up and have to target it.
Is he attacking the Shambler?
He is attacking the Shambler, yes.
Oh,
He's
blessed
going to
be.
run with his shield up and give it a nice big smash. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow.
And it's pushed 10 feet away, which I don't know if that frees you because it's still within reach.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it does. I don't know the rules for that thing.
I'm not a fan of where it is now.
It's too close to Abby.
It can hit 3 of us now.
Let me look this up real quick. Does forced movement break grabbed or grapple? Moving the target does not automatically break the effect.
Okay, that's fair. Unless it's moved out of reach, I guess? Or do I get dragged with it?
He makes a... Let's versus the Fortitude DC of the creature. Oh, the game crashed.
Everything looks fine so far.
The map just stopped loading, and now it's just a gray
I still
screen.
see everything.
I seen the word text appear.
See test.
I have no map to look at right now.
Oh, you want
Um,
F5 or something?
reload application. Browser does not currently support WebGL rendering, which is required by What?
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 Dude, we've been playing. What do you mean?
Did one of your drivers just update in the middle of this and no longer support it?
I have no clue. Well, I guess I'll just have to do this blind. Let me go to fucking... Actually, I can go to this one. I hope. I cannot. I'm going to have to manually find these enemies. That sucks. So what was this attack? It was 30, and it's going to be versus their Fortitude, which is 27. So it does break the grapple. I cannot do that for you.
I'll do it. I think I can just right click. Grabbed, removed. Okay, that got rid of it.
I think you can drag it back onto yourself if you need it.
So I can't even press escape to bring up the reload thing anymore. So I think it's just
That's so weird.
the Foundry application fucked up. So let me go to OBS first and change it to this so it won't show the IP. And then I will close it. Lost connection to server. Yeah, that's right. And I will reopen it. Glad this is the first time that we've had this happen before. No active game. Yes, back. I think it was just because I seen it flicker for a second and I was like, did it crash? And I think it did, but that it just didn't close the application. So you can start loading back in now. I can feel it getting really hot in here, so I think it's also my computer is heating up.
It might be.
That's why you got to live in a cold place. Then your computer just becomes a free space heater.
I guess I should check to see if my audio is still on this scene. It is indeed. Okay, now everybody just has to load back in and we're good to keep going. And while I'm here, somebody doing Dogecoin stuff in my chat?
Are they?
Took me a second to realize you meant in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
say
so we
someone,
got
but it's more like something, probably.
everybody but Frisk.
Yeah.
It should be.
There we go.
It hasn't loaded yet, but I should be in. Right, I can see everything.
And you are no longer grabbed.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and spoop it, and because I do have, um, intimidating glare, I believe. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I have intimidating glare. I can do this without penalty. Let's try and spoop it.
Looks good. It is spooked.
It's spooped. I'm gonna mash it like potato.
If you move one step to the right, you'd be flanking it, but that's an action,
Yeah.
so.
No, I'll do it. We'll flank it. Why not? I missed anyway. Wait, where's flanking? Am I not flanking with Abner? Oh yeah, here would be flanking it. Don't know if that would make it hit. I think it'd still miss.
That would hit because it'd be a hit by 0.
Oh, cool. Then here's small damage.
Small damage.
That's the end of my turn. It's it's Fritendo. Frightened.
I have a question how you guys would rule this. Does this mean all 4 of you would be hit right now for 2 actions? Because 4 hits for 2 actions seems very strong.
I think that might be it.
Shambler makes a bind strike against each creature within its reach. Its multiple attack penalty increases only after all the attacks.
I mean, you're burning 2 actions, so
It's got
That's-
what, a reach of 10?
Yeah, then I think that hit all of us.
4 attacks for 2 actions kind of seems like it's incorrect, but it is also each creature within reach, so.
Yeah, you're looking at like an area like that.
Lord, give it.
that's gonna
Let's
suck.
go clockwise, so.
At least
Garmarum.
it's feared. It's hit by 4. Apparently?
Yes.
Yeah, hit by 4.
It's showing those now? Okay.
How are you
That's weird.
flat-footed?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I'm not supposed to be thought, but
Oh, is it targeting itself?
oh, I guess it is.
this is target Garmarum,
Oh,
but it's also
it's-
shown as flat.
It's
yeah,
counting
it
you
would
as
still hit me, though.
flat-footed because it's counting Timberfoot as an enemy,
Oh.
I think,
Okay,
because that would be within his reach as well.
gotcha. Well,
Still
it
hit
still
by
hits.
2, but
Yeah,
it still hits by
23
2.
still
Okay,
hits.
there's your damage.
17. Oh, I just healed that. Jeez.
Kuka.
By 0. Wait, where it's... Oh, it's Friday
Yes.
-1.
Abner.
This is rough.
Ow.
Oh, if it's just
Ekis.
Vine, it's just like. Well, at least not quick.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad Mr. Gator's all the way over there.
It's
And
everybody
then
else's turn to suffer for a change.
and then it will choose to grab Atticus.
No, not him.
Not the healer.
The one who can't defend himself.
Listen to them eyes.
And it didn't
Then it
bleed, of
stops bleeding.
course.
Yuka.
It's your beloved Gator's turn.
Can Alex finish this? Let's find out. Devise that stratagem.
Yo.
I seen it roll on
Hey.
a 1 for a second.
You know I'm gonna reload and shoot him.
Fuck yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes.
Mr. Gator got very, very upset at that last attack it did.
He got upset when it went spaghetti mode. Oh.
So this tree thing is not trying to kill us.
It is not, no.
He just raises a hand at the tree and it's like, yo, hi, hey, thank you.
Is it Faye?
It is going to speak again, but this time in common, and ask,
Oh,
are you all okay then?
yes, thank you, I think.
Let
Kuka?
me open my notes.
You see Mr. Gator kind of he does that thing where you run up with the cane tucked under in your armpit while holding your hat, kind of run.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh. Or just plops onto his butt for a bit and just catches his breath.
How do you
Was-
guys like combats like that? Because that was not all enemies at the same time. However, it was still counted as a severe counter
That was
because it's
pretty
one after
cool.
the other.
Yeah. There's no chance of like recovering in between, but like it's still paced enough that like you can kind of handle the situation a little.
It gives you the feeling like because sometimes I've seen dungeons run where it's like every room is a discrete encounter and like nobody rushes out to hear like what's all that commotion kind of thing going on. Am I
This
making
made
sense?
This made sense.
Yeah, like it made sense to have each thing because it would have been kind of weird if everything just decided to attack at once when it's all trying to get its own food.
We would have been screwed if that happened, but
Yeah. We just run.
yeah, I think this worked. It gave a sense of peril without being overwhelmingly scary.
Yeah. It was like still stressful, but not like we were unable to do anything but die. Sort of situation. Hello, Mr. Person. Do you live in this area?
I don't think you answered if this was Faye or not.
Would you like to give it the skeptical eye?
I mean, I can look at him.
This is definitely not a Fey, Kuka. and Mr. Gator, this is definitely a Fae.
One of us rolled horribly.
The question is who? I've got a +9 nature if that changes anything.
I've got a +13 to Fey knowledge.
Ah.
I mean, someone else could roll nature and see.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that one of us could have fucking rolled a nat 1.
I'm not trading it, so I don't think I could at all.
I am going to ask Carson something.
Is he still getting his oil changed?
So I'm sure between a troll, a demon bird, and a shambling mound, there would probably be something he would want. Especially the troll. I think they use like troll livers in some type of alchemical things.
In Skyrim, it's troll fat.
Technically, he wouldn't need to because he's an alchemist. He can just have the infused reagents, but you know, it's a thing.
Well, you can sell these ones.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Let's get him in the call. Hey!
Also had a new unique problem of Foundry like crashing but not closing itself, so it just said you don't have a web thing to be able to view the scenes. Don't know what that was about.
WebGL is the graphics renderer for certain browsers. So
Foundry isn't a browser, it's an application.
well, it's an application, but it's run inside your browser. So if something went wrong with the
No,
app,
the base form of it is not run in the browser, but the
well,
observer
it
I
is,
have over here is in Firefox.
well, technically speaking, it is possible to use a browser as your interface for an application. As weird as that sounds,
So that's how the
that's how
the
Steam
server
works.
version works. I don't know. There's probably some technical wizardry in there somewhere.
The weirdest thing about it, though, was that it only crashed on Dub's end, and we all could still see
Yeah,
and play perfectly fine.
it was still there on the other screen too. It was just the main screen that fucked up.
Yeah, whatever like client app you were using on Foundry probably had an issue then, if that's the case, and it's not the server app itself.
Let me make those visible again. But yes, anyways, Tree Man comes in, saves the day, allows the enemy to hit all four of you unintentionally. So I guess the first thing he will do is present himself by putting his stone sword against his chest and say, "I am Timberfoot. Sorry for what my actions have consequently done. However, it was not my intention, as you may assume."
The full story here. You caused this?
I think he means pushing the blob at us.
Correct.
Oh. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I thought that the whole three things attacking us at once was you. No, it seems it's fine.
I mean, the troll came from an entirely different direction.
There are many dangerous beasties in these woods, but there are some of us who do not wish harm upon the others.
For that, I'm grateful. Are you aware that there's a weird necromantic thing happening in the center of this maze? Is it the center? Past this maze.
It's in the mansion, yes.
Yeah, in the mansion.
It's been there for quite some time. We don't try to go inside. You may have seen yourself that there is a collapsed ceiling that can lead inside, but there is also the front door. However, the front door is guarded by some sort of magics, perhaps from the mansion's original founding. If you get too close, the doors themselves come alive, and a duo of some magicked golems of some kind will try their best to keep you away.
I don't quite like the sound of that.
Why can't rich people just have normal doors?
All I'm hearing is enter from the ceiling.
Oh, well, it's certainly not that easy.
Especially not in our state.
Yes. I can take you to someone who can help. However, I'll have to speak to an intermediary first. There is a giant around here, a wood giant, I believe, name of Fibolg. He can certainly help you get around through the hedges more than others, considering he can see over some of them. However, I don't have the means to call upon him whenever I want. In order to do that, we'll have to go see the Watcher. He does not elaborate any further on who the Watcher is.
Who is this Watcher?
Oh, shit. I pressed escape and closed my fucking notes. Well, to someone such as me, the Watcher is a quite ancient being that can see over lots of things in this, I would call it forest, but I guess that's only technically true. But to those such as you, I doubt you would be able to see him as anything more than just a large tree. None of you happen to be of the earth, are you?
Quite far from it, actually.
What does that mean exactly?
You
Leshy,
know,
perhaps?
magically inclined, attuned to the earth's powers, whether it be land, air, water, other things of the sort.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm just in a Selkie.
I got nothing.
Mr. Gator simply shakes his head.
Just an all.
If you guys would like, you could give me a recall knowledge on what the fuck he's talking about. In the meantime, I'll be right back.
I have brain.
Do you think that'd be Arcana?
It kind of depends, you know. Like sometimes these creatures don't fall cleanly into a single category.
Yeah, it could be probably a few things like nature, arcana, maybe even possibly society.
Mr. Gator and Kuka, you both immediately metaphorically facepalm yourself and then realize, oh, he's talking about druids. Perhaps even rangers of a certain sort.
I think we all kind of just told them no already, though.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are of the earth, as you say.
Nope.
Well, if you have any questions of him, I could translate for you. However, it may be a little awkward.
We thrive when awkward.
We could use more allies regardless.
If nothing else, they may know something about the resident of the manor, so to speak.
Well, I know a lot of you are weary from your recent tussle. However, I can bring you to a safer place, but not a safe place. For that, we will have to get Fibolg to come and fetch you and bring you elsewhere. But for now, if you'd like, you can follow me through this small section here.
Let's ask if he's seen Vuzzrud or Sheriff Bronson.
Well, do they happen to be drakes or dragons by any chance?
No.
Then I do not think I've seen anyone that would have such a name around here.
So no sheriff, or no, not no sheriff, no humans or ogres then?
Not for some time, no.
Curious.
Ones of your stature do not usually last very long, and he'll point his sword in the direction of the... Let me take the thing off of these so you can actually see the symbols. The tokens, rather. Points it to the demon bird, plague bird, whatever you want to call it. That one that makes the voices of others unnaturally. Seems to have claimed quite a few on its own.
Man,
I
it's
do
dead
feel
now.
kind of sick after it.
By the way, Arson, I don't know if you got this, but is it 939? Yes. This bird is SCP-939.
Okay.
It's the big red spike monsters that say the things that people say right before they die.
Oh.
That was all the voices
Fiddlesticks.
that you were all hearing.
It draws people in. Hmm.
And then stabs them to change their nationality.
Yes.
When a dwarf is no longer a dwarf national, they just die. That's why we hear so many dwarf voices.
There was an entire dwarf caravan that wandered into here.
For reference on that nationality joke, whatever Garmurum got infected
Yeah.
with, Dub just said in the nationality.
Yep.
I'll just put it in your nationality.
There's nowhere for tracking diseases or poisons, so
The best place. It's better
Would it
than nothing.
technically be in the biography notes section?
maybe.
Rushing my game.
Well, there isn't much around here, I don't think, he says, peering around the corner. However, if you have any water that you need to refill, there is some nearby.
That would be nice. We've been drinking nothing but from our decanter of endless grog or something.
I forget what you chose to make out of it. I think it was
It
just
was
beer.
the I think it was either beer or whatever was like the highest water content. I think it was literally grog. It might just be beer. Whichever is the most like hydrating of the alcohols. I guess it's not really alcohol. It would be like a stout. I don't know anything about drinks. Should we follow our new companion here? I'll be sure.
I mean, it's either that or we keep wandering through this and bumping into God's only knows what.
I'd rather not.
That or retreat.
I'm feeling a little feverish. One of you medically trained get a look at me.
Yep.
Opens his mouth. Ah.
Do you actually have a sickening condition or anything like that?
He shrugs.
Is stage 1 of some sort of disease.
There's fire at the back of his throat.
Alright, let's hit you with an anti-plague.
It's sprayed into his mouth.
Yep.
Does anti-plague
craft that.
counteract?
Upon drinking it, +2 item bonus against diseases for 24 hours.
Oh, that's good. That will actually help.
Yay. I'll have to remember that. Is there a status I can just put myself for later?
Yeah, that'll just use one of my infusions.
Oh yeah, just no. I dragged the thing to myself. It didn't work. Or can I click it? Oh yeah, I can just click it and I can drag it onto my. There we go. Eat it. Oh, what an interesting flavor.
Yes, it definitely has a flavor.
He's just gonna keep it down.
Yep, you'd best. Just gonna try and roll that up so that I actually have it.
Can you tell what's wrong with me?
Oh, there's so much.
Is it that bad?
That said, there we go. And then we just consume it. Yeah. Sorry.
Would you like to take anything from any of these creatures before you leave?
Do they have anything on them? I guess we could
They have
pat
no
them
items,
down.
so you would be cutting parts off of them, basically.
Could I
Does
have?
that,
Yeah. Let's
does that
get
require like a survival check or anything?
Yes.
I have survival. Does anybody else?
No, I don't.
I have survival.
No
Could you
quick-
grab me a tooth from the, or a claw from the troll? I feel like I don't know. We could do something with those.
I have +9.
Plus 8 over here.
Plus 2. Not really enough.
Do you want me to give it a shot? Is this a public roll?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll just support you in the background. You can do it. You're both great. I feel like one of these vines can be used as a really sturdy rope. But it does smell like rotting trash or something.
Death and decay. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Normally I just cut off things from Faye, but if you want one of these things, here you go.
Which you chopping from?
He wanted troll stuff.
How about Kuka?
I guess the bird. Worst case scenario, we can, if we have something about the bird, could identify the disease better.
Oh,
That's some good thinking.
like the beak or something.
Yeah.
That's what it used to poke me.
Alex, you can add 25 GP worth of troll parts. And Kuka, you can add 20 worth of Karina parts.
Interesting.
How do
Karina.
I do that?
Go to your items, probably treasure, and just press the plus instead of dragging an item in. You know,
In a few sessions, we're gonna look at our inventory and be like, "Who the fuck's Karina? And why do I have 25 gold of her?"
There we go. Does it have bulk?
probably, yeah. Just to put it as light.
I don't know. Okay, it's all the way at the bottom for some reason. There we go.
I would imagine a demon bird specifically would be very light because they have to be to fly.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And then while they're doing that, I guess you Thurians got anything to do?
I'm just gonna catch my breath for a bit. Maybe 10 minutes to refocus or something. What can we
Has
get?
anybody identified what medically this time is wrong with Garmarum?
No.
No.
All right, I would like to do that just in
That-
case it's about to get way worse.
Yeah,
think
that's why I was
that's,
getting the Karina part.
treat disease, I think.
Downtime? Yes.
Garmin's getting a checkup while we're waiting for our tree friend to come back.
Oh, treat disease is the wrong thing. Treat disease is like long-term monthly hospice. There's
It's
another
medicine,
one.
right?
It may be just be treat wounds, maybe administer first aid. It's bleeding.
Something to that effect. Either way, make a medicine check.
Treat poison.
Identify alchemy?
I'm just gonna click battle medicine because I know treat wounds is on there. It's not treat wounds.
Identify magic?
Yeah, I guess it would just be recalling knowledge with medicine, which for you would be crafting.
Yep. Which I believe is still
Interesting.
21 by default. Fuck it, let's roll a check. That's more fun. Yeah, that'll do.
Oh yeah, you got a fucking crit on this. So this is a disease known as grave blight, which in the I don't know what I'm trying to think of the words, but it's not that bad. So for right now, he's just a carrier with no symptoms. And then he can potentially become sickened tomorrow for 1 day. And then after that, he can... Every hour, he's going to have to succeed at a fort save or be confused for 1 minute and a sickened 2 for 1 day. So
Oh,
if you
gosh.
let it go, it can get really bad. But let me... Atticus, you take a really big look at Garmarum and assess his body.
More or less gonna be okay. Gonna also
With-
take a step back.
With the anti-plague, you can assume he's going to be fine, yes.
Alright.
Is he contagious?
Yes.
You'll be fine, but stay the fuck away from me.
It is spread through having the disease and attacking somebody while you're confused, so...
Okay. I'll try not to attack my friends while confused, if ever I get confused. How much of this
Could
do you
become
tell?
confused if you fail your check.
How much of this do you tell, Garmin?
Pretty much that you got the equivalent of gunk under your fingernails. You know, don't stab anybody with your bare hands and we'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't bite anybody either.
I don't bite.
Don't start.
Abner is the one that bites.
You know.
He does a toothy grin.
I don't remember if you all seen what was ahead, but I know you sent the rat out there. But there is just a path going forward and a large crevasse with some water in the bottom of it, and then just one path forward in that direction. Yes, and there's a hollow tree stump here, and there's a tree stump with a little bit of more tree growing out in here. It's growing back. Nature is healing.
It's nice.
But Timberfoot has carved a path up in here, which is where he came from. If you'd like to follow him.
Yeah.
Lumberfoot.
Can you see his name? No, you cannot. There you
We
go.
could there. It was there earlier, I think.
I never saw it.
I think it showed up in the initiative tracker.
Yeah, that's probably where it was at.
So whereas you guys would have to chop through these vines or thorns for quite some time, he kind of just takes his stone sword and hacks at it like a machete. It probably helps that he's 2 times your size. And then occasionally will just lift up some shit out of the way with his shield arm so you can actually walk under it. And he will lead you not too far away to a very cramped clearing with an extremely thick tree in the middle of it. And he will greet this tree by saying that you are... Well, actually, he would be speaking in a language none of you understand. So he appears to greet the tree through gestures and then turns to you and asks if you have any questions for him.
How should we address you?
You can call him the Watcher.
Why, hello, the Watcher.
You hear nothing from the tree at all. However, Timberfoot turns to it and then back to you and asks, "What are you doing in these parts? What draws someone such as you to try to traverse the wilderness?"
Can prestidigitation do that? Can I have Alex make the Yarnhead necromancer symbol out of magic stuff?
Sure.
Mr. Gator will explain as he makes the symbol. We seek the one who uses this symbol. We believe he is the cause of many problems in this area and nearby.
There's a pause, but then Timberfoot turns to you and says, "You may have seen this symbol a few times, but it's mostly things that used to creep out of the manor but don't anymore."
What would be the safest path into said manor?
So once again, you hear nothing. However, Timberfoot does like an empathetic half laugh, and then turns to you and asks, "What do you think sounds more safe? Fighting the ancient magics of the original manor's owners, or going face to face with a dragon?" And then he does also add afterwards, one of them would be a 2-on-1 fight, as you may call it. The dragon is alone.
The dragon is roosting in the collapsed ceiling, then?
Not directly. If you know anything about dragons, you know that they like to keep their hoard somewhere, correct? The
Yes.
collapsed attic is where she keeps her things, however, it's not where she roosts.
What kind of dragon is it, do you know?
I've seen it many times flying over, making all kinds of noise. Appears to be black to me. I am not knowledgeable of types of dragons, though.
How big was it? Because Alex is asking to get a sense of how old is it and how dangerous is it?
Well,
About as dangerous as 2 golems.
he stretches his arms out and plants his sword in the ground and kind of gestures in a circle around him. And it can't be any more larger than I am.
So not that old then.
Sounds pretty young for a dragon.
Not to say that it would be easy to deal with by any means, but
Definitely not. It's still a fucking dragon.
Mr. Gator, you get nothing out of this, by the way?
Do dragons have souls? What do I roll to see if I've had a Dragon Soul client back when I was in hell?
I actually don't know if there are
If dragons go to hell or not?
like demonic. Well, actually, I think there is an underworld dragon, actually.
No, not so much like the dragon itself, but like, do dragons go to heaven when they die? They go to hell?
There's dragon gods, so I would assume they do.
Yeah, if so, have I represented a dragon soul or given them legal advice back in hell?
I will say you have definitely met with people with draconic bloodlines before.
Yeah. Sounds about
And
right.
maybe I'm gonna say actual dragons would probably not be relegated to you. They would probably go to someone higher up.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is the reason I left in the first place. I wasn't rising.
In the meantime, while you were discussing dragons, since this is mostly things that Timberfoot knows, since a tree cannot really see things, the tree itself has begun to shake in the wind and let off some type of spores into the air. Not spores,
Pollen.
pollen, yes. That floats off in the easterly direction.
I can't believe he just come in front of us like that.
And then when Timberfoot sees it coming down, he mentions, it appears that Fibolg has been summoned. I don't know how long it will take him to come here.
Ah, a booty call.
By the way, Kuka, you would know, wood giants, definitely Fae.
Cool. Just casually leaning over. Don't eat anything that they offer you.
Like,
Okay.
okay.
How long ago did the previous owner of the manor abandon it?
Well, that we cannot say for certain because, well, none of us were here when it happened. We came much further along after the forests, or after the hedges had reclaimed the area. But, the Watcher has been awake for hundreds of seasons at this point, so it must have been quite some time ago. In fact, I may need to change that. Yeah, it's been thousands of seasons, not hundreds. I forgot there's 4 seasons.
4 times 100 equals 400. Should we just ask where we can shelter in the meantime?
That's like a plan.
I'd like to see if there's a place they can recommend for a good vantage point of the mansion without being seen, specifically from above.
That's fair. You do have them sharpshooter eyes.
Special eyes.
Well, that and be good to see if anyone comes and goes, aside from the aforementioned dragon.
I believe that Fibolg may be able to help you with that through another one of his acquaintances. I will save you the surprise so that you can be more excited about it in the future.
Okay.
Have you any more questions, perhaps pertaining to the surrounding area? I must admit that we are not quite as intelligent about the goings-on inside.
I suppose, what should we avoid here?
It's a good thing you've asked, actually. Around the tree that the dragon perches in, many of my brothers and sisters have become corrupted by the rest of the influence around. If you see anyone that appears like me, but with their bark slowly decaying, filled with water, no longer walking correctly, do not attempt to make correspondence with them. They have been lost
Right.
for quite some time.
Unfortunate.
Was it the dragon that corrupted them, or something else?
We are not sure. Again, I'm not too knowledgeable on dragons myself.
Is Mr. Gator knowledgeable about whether black dragons would cause corruption?
You get nothing again.
Dang it. Are you the only friendly one then?
There are more arboreals around, but I'm the only one that likes to get out and see what the world has to offer.
Arboreal, is that something that I guess we already rolled for recognizing what he is.
I don't know if you tried to check him yet.
Oh,
Besides,
let's
one of you
recognize.
got one of you got it's definitely Faye, and the other one got it's definitely not.
Which means one of us rolled a fucking nat one.
Mr. Gator, arboreals are much like druids, guardians of forested areas. And they're very conservative in the ways that they do it. But this is judging by the way he portrays himself. This is one of the few that actually travel out to I want to say like make amends with people, but it's not really that. It's more just getting knowledge of the outside world so they don't fall behind.
Okay.
Also, it's definitely not a Fae.
It will never be. It's not Lucas.
But the one that was summoned was a Fae. Because you had said that Kuka would know something is a Fae.
The wood giant. Speaking of which, you can hear a faint stomping, as much as there can be on a grassy area. And a large giant with greenish skin in what appears to be almost a loincloth. However, it's more just like leaves, vines, and mold that happen to be growing over the areas they would want covered. And also kind of off their face, like makeshift beard a little bit. Just unmerges, I guess would be the term, through all of the plant matter that's nearby, and asks something to Timberfoot. And I already went through, and nobody has Sylvan. But then looks down to the rest of you and says in common, "You need somewhere to sleep?" "Yes." "And information?"
That will be great.
"Yes."
I could nap.
And then he looks back up to Timberfoot. "We done?" And then Timberfoot gestures to the rest of you. "If you have no more questions."
Is there anything you'd have us do?
"Well, it certainly is a large ask, but if you could figure out what's causing the corruption in the area and get rid of it, that would certainly be something. However, we don't even begin to know what's causing the problem, so I cannot really ask this of you."
We can see what we can do. No promises.
"If it is beyond your power, then feel free to just ignore the suggestion."
This may be connected with our current quest anyway, so it might be good.
We could probably take shifts sleeping. Unless the wood giant is gonna watch over us.
No need. He gestures you to walk past him, and then merely just lifts up all of the shit that happens to be in the way so he can walk under it. It's not
Convenient.
exactly like thorns are rooted to the ground or anything. They grow on other things, so you can just lift them out of the way. We'll give you guys a good, 20 minutes. If you have any exploration activities you'd like to do. I know you guys definitely need to be healed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you can do some healing, that'd be lovely, friend. My exploration activity is removing my armor and casting this on it. The only reason I got it. This way I can just pull my armor on as an action. If we end up in combat.
Well, I know 3 of you have medicine, right?
I do.
I
Yep.
have it.
You technically have 2 uses of treat wounds each. I would hope with 6 total, you would be able to heal up a lot.
Lay it on me. See what happens. Kuka looks like he could use a lot of healing.
Who wants to go first? Probably Atticus.
Sure. I roll at 21 and succeed at the second level.
On who?
Muy impresivo.
Kuka, I think. They're the lowest right now.
Good idea.
Dang.
Which I believe, if I remember right, it was 15 additional health, was it?
2d8 plus 10.
2d8 plus 10.
And if you crit, there's a +5, I think?
Can't
Or
crit
just
on
double that. Damn.
it. Can't crit unless you roll.
There you go. 14 healing.
Brought me up to 33.
And then your other heal action is for Garbarum?
Boof.
You get a second one, Arson?
Oh, okay. Let's try rolling this one actually. And it's crafting because I'm an apothecary. Oh,
So now it's 48 plus 10.
Exciting.
$26 healing for the patient in the back line who usually runs to the front line, Garmarum.
It's 26, was it?
Yep, just hit the heal on that prompt and you'll get it instantly.
Beautiful. Oh, feels so much better.
I guess if I get 2 actions, I'll try to patch up Abner and Kuka.
Hell yeah.
I also still got a couple of healing potions for people who would want those.
Yeah, they
guess-
go away at the end of the day. Though.
We'll see how I do, I guess.
Do it. I believe in you with your plaster.
All right, Kuka, you're up first.
Here's a question. The lesser elixir of life from last session is still functional, correct?
Yeah, it hasn't been the next day yet.
I think
still
they
got
were
some.
handed out. So yeah.
Yeah, if you don't got one in your bag that's got like a blue color to it, then you don't got one.
Yeah, I still have one, so okay.
I have one
Yeah.
as well.
Everybody still has one.
So what is this?
Those
This-
disappear after a rest, right?
Yes.
I should probably drink it then.
So do I roll 2d8 for Kuka if I rolled a 21 on my medicine check?
Yes. 2d8 flat.
And then next up, Abner.
I'm at full. After using the potion.
Still a 2d8.
I'm gonna go ahead and check juice box.
This is some tasty juice. That cranberry with notes of almond?
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
I guess my turn is to medicine on Atticus and Alex.
2d8.
Who was that on?
Who's that 2d8 for?
For you, it's 2d8 plus what?
Nothing, because you didn't crit. Well. Or rather, if you crit, it goes to 48. If you set the DC to 20, which you can only do if you're an expert, then it goes to 2d8 plus 10. And that's just a fail. So nothing.
All right, so who is juice boxes?
I already drank mine.
Yeah, Abner and Garm drank theirs.
It's
I
good.
still have mine.
We're at full thanks to
I can
them.
just craft another juice box if you want.
I have a juice box on me, so I was just trying to decide should we give 2 to you or something like that.
Nah, I already got some in my backpack.
All right, shall we all drink our juice box then?
Let's cheers our juice boxes together. This is grown man
All right, I'm chugging.
tapping the juice boxes to Tetra packs.
I'm gonna leave mine for now. But I can always just drink it later.
Yeah, we do get HP back after resting too.
Abner and
Besides, I'm
Garmram.
gonna stay as far away from the front as I can.
Abner and Garmram, you have anything you want to do over the course of 20 minutes?
I think that's all. I removed my armor and I cast instant armor on it.
I don't really have much I can do.
You can affix a talisman to something, I guess.
I don't have a repair kit.
Did you give me a back rub?
Sure, we can go with that, I guess. I don't know if that.
Been
Right
wearing
there.
armor all day.
Do you not have a repair kit? Oh, you have a firearm cleaning kit. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Repair. Clean out the part.
I can't sense direction. I don't have a survival skill. I guess I can technically scout. Make an impression on a tree. I don't really.
Well, if we have some downtime, I can try and make friends with the tree. Make an impression on. I did that with the dwarves. I might as well make friends with this friendly tree.
Now you've got a wood giant.
And the wood giant.
He leads you on a pretty straightforward path that crosses what would be the main path up to the front doors. However, there's too much shit in the way for you to tell. And leads you further east to what appears to be the stables of the manor.
Oh.
And inside, well, first he walks up to the stables and kind of raps on the doors with just the end of one finger. And from the doors emerges Kuka.
Yes.
Give me a lore fey that you will very likely succeed and maybe crit succeed on. Yes, this is a green hag. As you would know, this is very fey. Okay, apparently they're not fey in this. They're hag, which is their own separate thing. But I'll still give it to you. They're close enough.
I know so much Fae it extends to even hags.
Yep. However, this one looks different than normal. This one is in what appears to be overalls and comes to the door with goggles on their face and a lot of their hair kind of burnt away. And this one throws the door open and lifts the goggles up and says, "Oh, so we've got some more squishies walking around, eh?"
Squishy, I flex on my pecs.
More of them.
Oh, well,
We've met more flammables too.
it doesn't matter how strong your muscles are if they ain't made of wood or stone, now does it?
Oh, that's true. They are kind of squishy when I'm not flexing.
Yeah, what's brought you all here? Looking to go after that dragon? Looking to get inside? Or maybe you come to do a little shopping, huh?
Shopping, you say?
And then she just throws open the rest of the door. And inside the stables, instead of there being horses, there's all types of weird contraptions in here, including some sort of cart, but it does not appear to be like it is pulled by horses.
So a cart that pulls itself?
Perhaps.
A horseless carriage.
And there's all sorts of shit tools and stuff on the shelves and stuff. For all intents and purposes, this is going to be a what do they categorize the base items as? Like adventuring gear? It's going to be adventuring gear. You can have some adjustments and customizations in here. And She specifically also does lots of alchemical items. If you would like to buy some schematics.
Yay.
What's your name, ma'am?
Let
How
me
shall
go
we address
to
you?
pronounce, because it's been a few weeks and I forgot how you pronounce this.
Do you want to type it out?
Maeve.
Yes, Maeve.
Oh,
It
mate.
is indeed Maeve.
So, are you
Sounds
an
like Maeve.
inventor?
I guess you could call me that, yeah? It's quite different from what all me sis decided to do, but ain't no fun in doing the same old thing all the time. Sometimes you gotta make up some new stuff.
They do say variety is the spice of life, whatever that means.
Oh, I can do a lot more spices than that, she says as she reaches into her overalls and pulls out just like a
Drugs.
fuse.
Oh,
not drugs.
okay.
Just like
spice.
a fuse not even attached to anything that she then lights with her finger that just burns, and then she drops it on the ground and leaves it there to burn on the ground.
I guess it's a little spicy.
Well,
Our
I can't let it in the other real spicy stuff, or I'll blow this
Oh.
whole place out of the out of the forest.
All right, you make bombs, I suppose. He looks over at Atticus and waggles his brow.
What?
La bomba.
Oh yes, bomb time. What you got that's good for exploding people?
Before
Well,
we shop, actually, the most pertinent thing we're looking for is a safe place to stay for the night. If you've got that, that'd be lovely.
oh yeah. Well, you definitely don't want to sleep here in the workshop.
Okay, that makes sense.
Even if it's safe, you may get some, little
Spiciness.
splash back on you, maybe a little hair singeing,
A little bit of
But,
asbestos.
Well, if you go out the back here, I can let you meet one of my nicest friends. Just pretend to be nice to him. Just inflate his ego. Just he's kind of a little bit of a, you know what I'm talking about.
Sensitive soul?
An ass.
Yeah, an ass. That'll work.
Like the donkey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Stubborn and reliable. That's definitely it. Yep.
Okay. I'll be on
And
my
then
best behavior.
as she walks past, I haven't gotten to make too many things in to recent time because I've been working on something, you see? Working on this here. And then she lifts a burlap tarp off of something. There you go.
It's a what's it?
That's kind of hot.
Been trying to get this here thing working. It was here when we got here. It's definitely worse for wear, but I think I've gotten it going pretty good.
It's so shiny. What does it do?
Worth noting here, not shown. This is. Well, why don't you give me some checks on what you would think this is?
Can I go for engineering lore?
You can, yes. In fact, that's
Imagine
a very
everyone
good
else
one
can
for
be
this.
captain.
I guess I should just roll crafting.
Crafting is also a pretty good one for this.
I'll just sniff it a little. That's all. I'd like to check the legality of its license plates.
But not listed in this image. There is a cauldron in the back that currently does not have anything in it. And there are 2 pipes on either side that are attached to the cauldron that lead out the back. So it vents it behind the vehicle.
Oh god, it's a super primitive rocket engine.
Kuka,
A
this
Therotech engine.
This is a steam cart. However, it's certainly far different than any steam cart that you've heard of before. It appears to be a custom job, and that's probably before she's even gotten to it.
The cauldron was there before the hag got to it.
The entire vehicle was here before she got to it.
Yeah, if
Okay.
it's a but yeah, if it's got a cauldron in the back and it's powered by steam, then that's probably where, you just put a lid on it, boil the materials, and then shoots out the back.
Kuka,
I don't know if this is biased, but I feel like she put the cauldron on it.
It's incorrect.
Wow.
This is a steam cart that has been heavily modified to be thinner, more streamlined, and it has actual seating fitted into it, as you can see, instead of just being an open bed of a cart normally.
That's really
They've also
cool.
added a canopy onto the top so that you can keep the sun out of your eyes as you're driving it. The cauldron has been separated from the bed of the cart so you can fit more people in it. Normally, steam carts, I think, are 1 pilot, 1 passenger or something like that. This one is, as you can see, driver seat, shotgun, 3 in the back.
That's our party.
Kuka's just looking this thing up and down like, how the fuck did you... Who left this here?
And more importantly, it has been decorated with gaudy chromium filigrees all over it. And it has a nameplate on the side that reads Sand Skimmer, as you can see as you mouse over it.
And skimmer.
Very good chance that this was once owned by one of the Presleys.
Or the Presleys again, it's been months.
They're the original proprietors and owners of this manor before they all disappeared and or died.
Do you think they all died in the freak steam accident?
Do I know?
What freak accident are you talking about?
Do I know how the Presleys faded from the face of the planet?
You do not. And nobody does, in fact. Everybody who tries to figure that out dies before they can get inside.
They evaporated the steam.
And the ones who do get near the entrance make claims of ghosts. Spooky shit going on in there.
Zombie ghosts.
Like zoinks.
By the way, if you go to characters, players, vehicles now, you can drive this vehicle with driving lore, which nobody has, or just crafting.
Which I have.
Atticus.
Correct.
You could be the wheelman.
I can steal this car.
Damn, I was gonna get expert in that next level.
Perhaps we can buy it off her.
Now, I've got a suggestion for you all. This here thing can't run yet. Still needs something else. if you can bring me that something, I'll let you have it. And, well, we'll have to get old Fiball Gear to help out so you can actually drive it out of here. But I'll let you have it for free for letting me finally finish my life's work. How about that?
You got yourself a scam.
Very
How could
generous.
we say no?
She'll stick
Well,
her
what's
hand
the
out.
thing we need?
Or
Yes.
something like this.
She'll stick her hand out in your direction, Atticus, and try to shake on it.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to shake on it.
Hold on. What do we need to get?
I'm
Oh,
not
that's-
listening.
That's the good news. The thing that you need is already inside the mansion. Now, what I need,
Fucked. We need to
what
get
I
fucked.
need, listen very closely here. There's a creature in there that is known as a whisper. All I need you to do is collect its skull for me, and we can mount it right here on the front of the vehicle. And that's what's gonna make it. It's gonna give it the oomph that it needs to actually start going.
Does the skull actually do something, or is it just ornamentation?
Well, it's like,
Do I know what a whisper is? That sounds like some sort of weird possessed ghost thing.
I will get to that. You see, you need the skull on the front. It's like you know how you have a sword, right? And the sword is just a handle with the blade on it. But if you really want it to work well, you need more than that. You need the part that protects your hand.
A crossguard?
Gotta have the whole thing to make it work. And this here cart, you see it's got everything it needs to go. The problem is making it stop, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
So what this skull will do is let you control everything that's in the cauldron in the back. So you can actually, stop without having to hit a wall.
Okay.
Can consider it the brain power of the entire thing, even though there's no brain in the skull anymore. But it doesn't matter. And now let me get to this thing for you.
What does the whisperer look like?
Mr. Gator, you know of Attic Whispers.
I know of what?
You know of Attic Whispers.
Attic whispers.
Let me get you. There's a fucking nursery rhyme that goes with them, and it's not listed on this monster thing. How dare they?
Hickory dickory dock. The whisper went up the clock.
Nope. Here you go. Give me your best creepy nursery rhyme rhythm, I guess, with this.
Is the attic whispering? Are we safe below? Do you think he's listening? Is that his shadow? Do you hear him waking up above the stairs? Do you hear him weeping? Is he really there? Can you say, I'm speaking? Are you saying not? Is it you who's weeping? Is it you he's caught?
Okay, so I'm just gonna lay it on you immediately, Mr. Gator. Attic whispers are what happens whenever an abandoned child dies of neglect and absence
Oh.
of people to take care of them.
Oh,
Lovely.
Ah,
This
so we're
is
killing an already dead child.
correct. You're killing a sad, lonely child who never got to have a proper childhood. The good news is that the skull you will be taking off of them is not their skull. It is just a skull they have found and put on top of their body to make it look
oh,
like
okay.
they're a thing.
So we're killing Cubone, is what
Yeah,
you're telling
little
me.
Cubone.
Yes, you're
Hell
killing
yeah.
Cubone.
What are they whining about? I've never had a childhood or upbringing, and I'm fine.
Some would contest that.
Oof.
Does watching your parent die count as problems in your childhood?
Probably.
Most would count that unless you were too young to remember it properly.
Either way, I want this cart.
What does it do exactly? It just moves.
This can make traveling so much easier.
Does it only travel on sand? It's called the sand skimmer.
I assume it can go. It's all terrain.
Yep.
Other than
It
water.
may be optimized for sand. Different types of wheels are better suited for different environments.
By the
Funny
way,
story. The
I
sand
didn't
actually
mention it.
fucks it up.
I didn't mention it, but adding the seats has halved the carry weight of the vehicle, so it's gone from 100 to 50.
What? It's 50 pounds?
50 bulk.
Oh, okay. So we can put 50 more bulk on it?
Yes.
Cool. It'll help us carry stuff.
Also, whenever you're driving it, it creates a smog, so you can't see as easily.
We're polluting.
Correct.
Doesn't
Well-
Abner eventually get the ability to see through smog or something? That's a racial.
I think
Like
I could have
smoke
taken
light.
it already. I just didn't bother because it seemed useless to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
It basically
Would
means
be-
anytime you're driving out in the world, you will have a -1 perception.
That's not as bad as I thought.
Considering that we're gonna be driving at fuck it speeds, that's good.
Yeah, it goes the speed of an elf with Nimble Elf and Fleet, also known as the speed of a horse. It's very
It
weird
has-
that elves can move the speed of a horse.
So it has 1 horsepower.
Correct.
That's not how that's measured.
It is in this.
So as long as we murder some ghost child and steal its mother's skull, we can then get a vehicle. This is kind of what I'm hearing.
Yes.
But in order to even get to that child, we need to either deal with a young dragon or deal with all the automations at the door.
Right.
Oh, well, if you want a way inside to get to this thing to power my cart, gonna have to go see the big man downstairs.
Big man downstairs?
Yep. Like I said, just remember, stroke his ego as much as you can. Just suck up to him. Just don't question anything. Just make him feel good, you know?
All right, all right.
I put on a second pair of gloves.
Well then, and then she knocks on the hood. Unless you've got something that you want to buy really quick, I'm gonna get back to work. You all
Sure,
can
we'll
go talk to
peruse.
the big man.
Yeah, we'll peruse in the morning, perhaps. I want to see if the sickness takes me in my sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some more ammunition if she has it.
Oh, would you like some
Definitely
ammo?
does.
I mean, unless Garm has more he's sitting on.
I have so much.
Yeah, Garm had a whole stockpile. He was plundering it off of everybody.
Okay, yeah, I could use some more. I'm down to the low 20s.
Yeah, my max bulk of 16 means that I've been carrying people's shit for them. So, here, please take 22 more rounds.
Perfect. That gets me to 44, which should be sufficient. Thank you. I wish there was a way to do this rather than click them one at a time, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think you can go to the bullets and then edit them.
Oh, right. You can just edit.
Where do you have them stored at?
They're under consumables.
Okay. If you go to edit,
Yeah, I could just go to quantity,
Quantity,
and
yep.
change that. Oh well, too late now, but I'll do that for the future.
you know what? I will actually. Do I want to leave it on a cliffhanger here already? Or do you want to find out who the big man is first?
Let's see who the big man
Yeah,
is.
I'd like to see who this man is.
And then are we level 6? It's been forever.
Not yet. So, she takes you out the back door, and immediately outside the back door there's a cave. However, the cave doesn't go down for very long before all the rock and stone, before it goes down into a nice crystalline sheen all over the walls. And there's tiny, very tiny bits of crystals that have begun growing out of the floor, but not too much. And it goes down a little deeper until you see. There you go. There is another large dragon down in here.
Oh, big man. This is a
It
crystal
appears
dragon of
to
some sort.
be made of crystal.
Yo. That's a really good cliffhanger for what we're going to do next week.
On Dragon Ball Z.
It is picking at its teeth whenever you come in through the mirror sheen of crystal on the wall, but then very quickly notices that you come in and stops preening itself. And yeah, I guess I will stop it there on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
How big is this dragon?
Large.
Okay, pretty big.
Oh,
not
about the
super
same.
big.
Time to insinuate that he's a bitch if he doesn't fight that other dragon.
You were
Mr.
just
Gator?
asked that.
Mr. Gator, would you like to try a check on this one and also fail?
Sure. I've probably been having bad rolls for knowledge in general today.
You also fail. Congratulations.
God damn it.
You've had a long day, Mr. Gator.
You
I've
almost
been-
got killed again.
for the like fourth time.
But hey, now we'll find out if a demon soul is something I've earned from that. Or are they not made of souls? That's a good lore question.
I've been wondering, like, at what point should I be taking the soul stuff seriously?
Is he just doing it to like humor him?
To some extent, you know, there's other times where it's legit.
It's like it makes him happy, so I
He starts landing crits if I yell guilty, so
the vigor when I yell guilty.
He loves prosecuting the guilty.
Oh boy, I'm guilty.
so is the plan to gaslight this dragon into fighting the other one by telling
my
this one that the other one looks prettier.
You haven't seen the other one.
Black is a way cooler color than crystal.
Crystal is a color?
But what
No,
if it's
but-
onyx crystals?
Oh, no, that's pretty.
It's
So you're
black
saying
but
he's
shiny.
a better crystal dragon than you?
I'm just saying I miss clear plastic from the 90s as an aesthetic.
It really was the best.
Imagine
We
my
should-
laptop, clear plastic.
We should use color theory to justify how the black dragon's better than the crystal dragon when gaslighting it.
I mean, look, if we're going Pokemon logic, Pokemon Black, way better game than Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah, but also fairy beats dark.
Yeah, okay. If Crystal's definitely Earth and not Fairy.
Zekrom is the Black Dragon, and it is Electric Dragon versus something that's a crystal, which is like carbon.
Listen, Porygon's a crystal.
Porygon's polygons.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks like a crystal.
either way, I refuse to let Kobold race theory die in this game.
Kobold race theory. Is that why you were picking like red versus blue?
That was all the dwarves you were talking to, remember?
Oh yeah, the color theory.
Wait, is this just a Blue Eyes White Dragon versus Red Eyes Black Dragon?
No, because there are white dragons. They're the cold ones. So
Yeah. This is a crystal dragon specifically. I don't know what
The
its
black
breath is.
dragon has Joey Wheeler's voice.
are white dragons evil? Let's see. White dragons are evil.
I was going to say, yeah, chromatic dragons are supposed to be evil traditionally.
Traditionally. At least in the books.
Yep, they're all Tiamat's offspring. Either way, I'm just imagining this black dragon going like, Brooklyn Rage!
What have you done?
Well, in the meantime, I will stop the stream, and you
I mean-
guys can buy shit if you'd like.
Yay! I mean, if this one likes its ego being stroked, I'm pretty sure that's just Seto Kaiba.
But is he evil or good? Or neutral?
It depends at what part of the series he's at.
He's only after beating Yugi.